All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. I want good sportsmanlike conduct. Guys, these trunks here, Lennox, are a little high. Punches above here, they're good. Same thing with you. Punches here, trunks a little high. Punches here is good. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. God bless you. God bless America. Touch them up.
There are two common sense outcomes.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Benefited himself just by him being in that position. When a guy's dry like that, don't let him get sweaty and loose.
Rahman coming back with the jab, trying to get that weapon started just as he did in round 1 in Johannesburg.
Lennox has got to make certain that his back is always at least 3 feet away from those ropes. Give him time to be hit and move out of the way.
Neither man has a good history with his back against the ropes. Rahman's 2 losses against Maskai Aventua both came when he got trapped against the ropes and hammered by power punches. Hard right hand by Lewis over the top, lands on Rahman's chin.
Stop, let it go, let it go. Let it go, please, let it go.
That may have been a more effective right hand than any of the right hands Lennox threw in South Africa.
I see blood already on Rahman's face. Let's hope it's the red from the gloves and that blood. When Lennox throws that left jab, he has to constantly move. He can't stand there and see if the jab lands. He got to keep moving. Step and a half. Jab, step. Jab, step. Step.
Halfway through the round, Rahman has yet to throw a right hand.
So it appears that Rahman has come to box, not to punch, at least for the moment. Lewis, his normal patient self, sticking the jab and allowing Rahman to come to him.
In the first fight, Rahman jabbed to the chest. He didn't reach for Lennox's head. You better go back to the basic. Keep your jabs headed to his chest. Everything good happens.
If you're in Lennox Lewis's corner, you like what you've seen in these first couple of minutes. If you're in Hasim Rahman's corner, you may still be waiting for your man to get properly warmed up.
Somebody is bleeding, and I think it is Rahman because there's blood on the left shoulder of Lewis.
I think the right hand opened Rahman's left eye. And that left eye was bleeding in South Africa at the moment when Rahman knocked Lewis out. It created a sense of urgency for Rahman in South Africa, and he's bleeding above the left eye now.
You don't want him to let Lennox Lewis get his rhythm with his jab.
I'm told that the replay is going to show the right hand was on the chin, so maybe it's the jab that opened the left eye.
It was a good right hand, that's for certain.
But there's no question Rahman is bleeding from above the left eye. That is his lead eye. It's the eye that Lewis will be targeting with his jab. It's a disadvantage for Hasim Rahman from the get-go. Good round for Lewis. He drew blood.
Keep pumping the jab, baby. Watching the right hand. Still up getting a little bit more of the hooks off from down here, but you're getting the hook off, okay? Fighting a good fight. Good fight. Good fight.
Rahman's cut man is the excellent Miguel Diaz.
It's nice and calm, baby. That jab is doing a toll. You don't hurt him already. Put the right hand behind him. Come behind with the left hook. Suck it in. Yeah. You're okay, baby. Miguel got you. You're okay.
Let's take a look at a replay, Larry.
That could have been the jab. And from the reaction
that was a right hand. It was a right hand a while before then that did all of that.
Well, from Rahman's reaction, he knows he was bleeding.
That was not the jab to do it. punch to do it.
Jabs in round one. Lewis threw 37 of them and landed 17. The statistical marker on Lewis in those fights in which he throws more than 30 jabs per round, he's awfully hard to handle. Rahman threw 30 jabs in the first round and landed 16. So he's off to a good start as well.
He's allowing Lewis to use the middle of the ring is what he shouldn't do. Lewis' back should always be 2 feet from the rope.
Nevada State Athletic Commission Executive Director Mark Ratner assures us that the cut over Rahman's eye was caused by a punch, not by a butt. So it's a legal cut.
I saw the right hand, that's for sure. I don't think Rahman saw it coming.
Lennox Lewis threw 37 jabs in round one. If he throws 37 jabs around, Emmanuel Stewart, his trainer, is going to be very happy with the way Lewis is prosecuting the fight. There's a left hook that lands and a right to the body.
Lewis only hurts himself when he gets into these close exchanges. If he can stay on the outside, close exchanges, he's going to hurt.
There he jabs and steps back. That's part of the plan. Jab, step back, keep the distance between himself and Rahman.
Now Lewis is getting closer to the ropes. This is what Rahman should want now. Make him keep his back on those ropes. And the same right hand is always there for you.
The exchange is still in the center of the ring for the moment. Lewis trying to keep his jab upstairs. Now he throws to the body. A tactic that worked so well for Rahman in South Africa.
Let it go.
Some of the jabs that Lewis is landing are the hardest I've ever seen him land.
That's where it has to be. It's got to be hard. It's got to puff you up so that you can make the man stay his dish.
Yeah, there have been times when he's just been sort of painting his opponent and moving away at the same time. But he's throwing some hard left hands tonight.
This is indeed a very aggressive jabbing performance by Lewis. And you saw him jab to the top of the head, then bring the right hand over the top, George. He loves to hide the right hand by jabbing you up on the head.
Once again, Lewis's legs are a little too close to the ropes. That's where he's going to find his troubles if he finds them at all. Back is getting even closer now. He's got to stay in the middle of the ring. Rahman is starting to get him to go on the ropes now.
How do you like the way Rahman's working his way back into it?
He's got his body, got Lennox back on the ropes. Lennox is in an excellent position now. Stay in the middle of the ring.
Lennox misses with a big left hook as round two comes to a close.
Once you get into your foot, you don't forget this man ain't no big hooker. Ain't no body punch. All you watching is one thing all night. You just take that away from him. Even if you want me to stand in front of him and shield it in front of him. He's not doing it. You're kind of getting into your floor a little bit.
You got to stay alert, man. He's going to get desperate, man. He's getting desperate.
Watch the right hand. Take that away from him. Even if you have to just sit right there and shield it. Whatever. Take that.
Suck it in. How you feel, baby? Good. Take the left. Once that jab start landing, you know the right hand come behind it. Do it.
Here's Lewis after throwing a series of jabs, lands a clean left hook. And here, some jabs. That is one stiff jab.
And he's thrown 68 jabs in the first two rounds. He's never lost a fight in which he's averaged 30 jabs per round. Through round two, by CompuBox numbers of 72 total connected punches, 55 are jabs. So it has been a jabbing contest up to a point, but Lewis did land the one big right hand in round number one.
And he drew blood, so perhaps Rahman got under Lewis's skin with the taunting, but Lewis got under his skin with a punch.
Lewis's corner told him, don't worry about the left hand, don't worry about the hook. Just stay out of the right hand. That's your harm's way. And Lewis is doing a good job, but you got to step back to your left every now and then and make him throw the hook. Make Rahman throw his hook. Rahman doesn't seem to have any confidence in a good, strong left hook. So what do you want to do is make him throw it. Just make him do it.
Rahman contends in sparring his left hook is getting better, but he's been a 1-2 fighter through most of his career. Jab, right cross. as for that matter, has Lewis. There's a left hook by Lewis, and it lands.
It hurt. Not only did it land, it hurt Rockman. Now you don't want to get too overconfident with a guy who's knocked you out. Keep the hurt on, keep the rounds coming.
Rockman trying to pound to the body as she gets in close. Lewis lands another stiff jab, and Rockman backs back out.
There's the hook. Make him throw those hooks. Lewis is doing a good job of that.
He seems for the moment, George, to have nullified Rockman's right hand. How's he doing it?
Boy, he's hurt him from long range, as we said earlier. Hits him with a good right hand and never tries to finish it.
This is not a Lennox Lewis who is especially defensive. He's boxing and punching.
This is a Lennox Lewis who's commanding the space in the ring in exactly the same way he did not do it in South Africa.
Rockman can still reel this fight in, but he's going to have to get Lennox Lewis on those. Make him, now you go. Make him believe out of that left hook.
Rockman finally lands a left hook.
Lennox knees are trembling already because of a left hook. He's holding a little bit this time, Lennox Lewis. That left hook rung his bell.
But the jab comes back. And when Lewis doubles up and triples up on the jab, he keeps the space between himself and Rockman. Rockman jabbing to the body again.
Lewis' hands are down. He's close to the ropes. What more can you ask for if you're Rockman?
53 damn jabs. You saw the formula though when you started going to him. You can change up on this man now. You don't have to. You can start saving yourself. Start going to him and playing.
Hey, backing up. Don't be right kidney and stuff. And every time he come at you, do like this. Put them hands up. That kills everything. Just keep doing that. You can't get over your arms. Every time you make any kind of retreat, run to you, put your hands up high. That stops everything.
Why are you moving the bucket for him?
Good. Just relax yourself, champ.
Lennox Lewis may have been outwitted by the verbally sharp champion. He is not being out-hit by him.
First three rounds have followed the Lewis plan, particularly in the sense that he's throwing the jab with great frequency, averaging 34 jabs per round. He landed 17 out of 34 jabs in round 3. That's a great statistical indicator for Lewis from CompuBox. Harold Letterman, how'd you score the 3 rounds?
Okay, Jim. 3-0, 30-27. Lennox Lewis. Jim, when a guy circles to his right, like Lennox is doing, it's an unnatural move for a right-hand fighter. He's doing it beautifully, so that Rock can't hit him with that big right hand. Good ring generalship for Lennox Lewis. Another thing, in all the exchanges, Lennox would get off first, keep Rockman off balance, so Rockman can't get set to punch. Watch this, Lennox is always going to land the first punch.
And perhaps by way of trying to ask his fighter to be even more aggressive, Emanuel Stewart between rounds said to Lennox Lewis, Lennox, this man can't counterpunch. Go get him.
Yeah, but the one thing that lives in Lennox Lewis' head, that night in Africa.
Yep.
You can't take that away from him.
You know, even his own corner said to him, to Rockman, if he punches, just keep your hands high. They're telling him not to counterpunch.
Boom! Will Rockman get up, or have the tables been turned? Is it reversed? It's over. Lennox Lewis got revenge.
Has captured his revenge. And now it's Rockman complaining in the corner that he didn't get the full count. Lennox Lewis fought a virtually perfect fight.
Emanuel Stewart asked him to attack. He did, and he got the result they were looking for. George, what did you think of the stoppage?
You know what happened? Lennox Lewis let an ordinary fighter beat him in Africa. He came back and made the ordinary fighter look like an ordinary fighter. I think the stoppage was right on time. The guy got caught with a hard shot. Very few fellas can get up from him. He got up, went down. Cortez the best.
In the trial in which Rahman was forced to take this rematch, Emanuel Stewart testified that you have to make it immediate because our fighter Lennox Lewis is getting older. Lennox Lewis just made him a perjurer.
I love it. Larry's talking about age in the opposite direction. He's been converted.
That may turn out to be Lennox Lewis's most respected performance ever in the ring.
Isn't that something? Beautiful stuff.
This is what some of his supporters thought he could have done to Holyfield if he had decided to be more aggressive. Rahman totally out of position after the left, and the right hand was good night.
He did it by long range. That's most importantly. He didn't try to close in. Everything was out in the opening. That's the way you want to fight a puncher.
And he set it all up with the left hand by firing aggressively, keeping his left hand in Rahman's face, mixing in the left hook every once in a while with the jab. He changed it up here. Instead of jab and right hand, it was hook and right hand.
And you know what? The old saying, never follow a puncher around.
And Rahman did.
Rahman made the fatal mistake. I'm going to follow you no matter what you jab me or what, I'm going to follow you.
Well, Rahman has spent months saying he had no respect for Lennox Lewis. He went into the ring and showed he had no respect for Lennox Lewis, and he paid the price.
It happened to Lennox Lewis in the same fashion. He had no respect for Rahman, and he tasted canvas.
So now they're even. 5th round knockout for Rahman in South Africa. 4th round knockout for Lewis here. And Lennox regains what he surely believes is his right, the heavyweight championship of the world.
Isn't that something? Cannot believe it. And this all happened because Rahman had no respect. He didn't repeat. Beaten in the chest, he just threw at the head and missed.
And incidentally, to go back to the point you made at the very beginning of the fight, Rahman came into the ring not fully warmed up, and he never really caught up to Lewis's
dry
momentum.
as a bone. And by the time the sweat was there, he's already caught on a bloody eye.
What's that about? I told you they were unknown. They're unknown. What's that about?
All 3 judges had scored the first 3 rounds, all for Lewis. So he was well on his way to the decision victory that most of his supporters thought he'd get. Then he shortened it up. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 29 seconds in round number 4. Our referee in charge, Joe Cortez, reaches the count of 10. The winner by way of knockout. He is now the 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
Final CompuBox numbers will show